What?
Well,
Yeah, but where?
lots orchards up in the spire.
I'm not talking hypothetically here.
Wherever you like, lady.
And I find the best.
I swear, these...
That is not an.
You want a slice?
Yes.
Have you even tasted
Back home.
the Easter?
Yeah.
Well, you'll love this pie. A genuine slice.
No.
Suit yourself.
Hey, got a minute? Sure, you got a minute. Who doesn't? It's less than 60 seconds. Near enough, right? Jimmy is the name.
I don't really have a minute.
You're wondering about the hand. They always. I always say if the shuffle wasn't working,
Were you
roll high. Wasn't I clear before? You're a clever lady. I got in trouble because I could roll double sixes every single time.
Really?
Near enough. Near enough that they broke my hand. Then when I learned with the other, they broke that too. Now, if I could just get some limbs for augments, I know.
I'm not in.
You'll be back. They always comes back. I got the skill. You're gonna.
Accessing the deep net without a Cortex data pass is forbidden.
You interest? Just 100.
No.
Would you like to know?
Hi, Norman.
Norman isn't a bird.
A real one?
Well, he's not a hologram.
But is he a real
Ah, I understand your question now. You must think this is not. It is a unique creation. A falcon.
I've seen falcons before.
No, you must be mistaken. Perhaps you have seen a sparrow. They are very similar. You see, I specialize in chimeras.
What are chimeras?
Well, you know, there's a huge market for artificial animals, especially chimeras are different. They are
But I told you I've seen a real falcon.
Where?
Well, they're extinct now, I guess, but they would circle around the farm in the summer.
Listen, lady.
Okay.
Please leave, and don't tell anyone that there are.
Sure.
When people know they're looking at something that once existed instead of something that never could, they get depressed. And sad people don't spend money.
Are you the delivery?
Rania, yeah, I'm...
It's everything. My limbs, make sure my family gets it. I can't leave the queue or I'll lose.
Are you sure about...
Yeah! A chance to I get to go.
Is it safe?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, then.
Hey, thanks.
Maybe.
Hey, Ronnie, you met that guy going on the Ascension? Is he really going through with it?
He says the Ascension takes him to the Spire.
It sure does. And no further.
What do you mean?
It's an escalator to nowhere. It just ends.
Then what?
Well, then he falls a few miles down into the sea.
Who would build an escalator that goes nowhere?
You think everything in the city is logical? Look around, Rania. None of this makes sense. The city AI has gone mad.
He said it was safe.
Before he gave you all his possessions?
He knew?
He knew.
I don't get it.
You lived outside Nivalis, right? So you've seen the sky. You've got that memory. I've never seen the sky. I can live without it. But imagine you'd seen it just once. What would you do to see it again?
How's the sake control?
You don't drink, right? You should try it sometime, Rania. When things are going wrong, it's a great way to keep yourself trapped in the long right now.
Are you a poet now, Control?
You know it.
What should I do with his possessions?
Well, he stiffed us on the bill. His payment was rejected. So if you got anything from him, you should return it to a Cloudpunk delivery chute nearby to cover his debt.
What about his family?
Let me make this as clear as I can, Rania. I don't know if he gave you something or if he gave you nothing. But I knew if he gave you something, I'd have to tell you to return it to Cloudpunk HQ. Control out.
Uh-huh.
He sounded different. Are we going to take Gil's things back to Cloudpunk HQ?
Well, everything's packaged and postmarked. So, if we drop them at the mail office, they'd get back to his family and Cloudpunk would never know.
But maybe it would be good for us to give it to Cloudpunk? And if we broke the rules, we could get in trouble. Or get Mr. Control in trouble.
Quiet for now, Camus. I have to think.
Free from restrictions, breaking barriers. Onima is Nivalis.
Hey, Block 40, are you still fighting the system?
Hey, it's Cloudpunk. Damn right we are.
We're fucking this.
How exactly are...
We're making a mother.
You know, I don't think I...
What's the matter, Cloudpunk?
No. Did you watch...
It ain't about what we say we're gonna do. It's about what we do and how we do it.
I guess so. I can't believe you're making a playground.
The corps don't want the kids playing no more. We ain't gonna let them take us.
You got a problem with that?
With you making a playground for kids? No, I think it's...
You hear that, Razor? Shit.
You're alright, Cloudpunk. You ever get yourself a small human, you bring them...
Thank you.
Don't let...
It's all right. I can't do it, Camus. I can't give away Gil's final possessions to settle his debts.
Will we get in trouble?
I don't care.
Hey, Rania, are you there?
Yeah? You don't sound good, Control.
What? I'm fine. If I could just sleep. I used to be able to sleep, you know?
Are you sure you're okay?
What is wrong with him?
I think he said some drinks.
He sounds strange, like he is confused.
Broadcasting nav point. Collect the package, 14FC. Get on with it.
Who from? Where am I going?
Always questions from you. Just do your goddamn job. Control out.
I'm the delivery driver. I'm here to pick up.
Yes, you're here to take our original Courbet.
Huh?
It's a painting, dear.
I don't think I'm supposed to.
What is all this nonsense? Didn't you tell the company that we simply can't let this painting out of our sight?
I did, my love, I did. I'm sure our young driver friend, it won't be a problem, and we'd hate to read.
I guess so.
Let's be going then. Apparently, Trisha and I don't want her spreading gossip about. Oh my, this is cozy. I've never been in a vehicle like this. Very retro.
I agree. Very nice indeed. Do you understand us, young lady, or should we speak slower?
I understand fine.
Dear, you must be very curious, are you not? How a woman like me and an android like Mr. Octavius Butler met.
Sure.
Well, I can tell from your accent that you're not from the city, but we're quite enlightened here, you know. Isn't that... right, Mr. Octavius Butler?
That's right, my love.
Some might say that Mr. Octavius Butler is human passing, but I don't care about that. I love him for who he is inside, not what his outer skin is made of.
It's a polymer plastic.
Oh, you are hilarious. What was I saying? Oh yes, we met at a charity fundraiser. We both work for Life Corp. I'm in HR, and Mr. Octavius Butler is in acquisitions. We had executive offices next door. We started meeting for coffee, and one thing led to another.
Wow.
And now, just a week until our 5th anniversary, we're on our way to our new home. Aren't you happy for us?
Yeah, definitely.
We're suddenly happier than the family that's moving out.
Oh, don't start all that again. This area is up and coming now. The people living there couldn't afford it, and they wouldn't fit in either. With hypergentrification, they're forced out instantly instead of being pushed out over months and years. It's a short, sharp shock, but it's for the best for everyone. People who argue against free markets don't really believe in freedom.
What freedom does this bring to the people?
That's just life in Navalis. If you don't like it, go live somewhere else.
Some people
well, maybe in the nice places. No one stays there without good reason. And the reason is that's the Navalis dream. Our society has 1 million slots, and each must be filled.
And every time someone at the bottom slips, where do they go? I read in the holocrons yesterday that...
Those kinds of people love street food. No offense.
None taken. We're almost at our...
Splendid.
You see, Mr. Different and together, but separate.
That's what they used to say about...
Oh, don't hearken. Androids are just a part of society.
As long as we all have the...
Well, you're welcome to give away. You can come and stay in my penthouse as long as you...
Very generous of you, my love.
Have either of you ever actually been to the Marrow?
Oh, heavens no, dear. I have family in the Spire. He's descended from the very...
Wait, what does that mean? Why do you mention...
It's just a saying, isn't it, Mr. Octavius Butler?
In a way...
It means he's refined, dear, just like me. We're very enlightened people.
Yeah,
Do you think the family will still be...
I shouldn't think so. 2 hours of rent at peak rate and they'd be bankrupt. I'm sure they're long gone. Either moved on or forced out by CorpSec for violating their lease.
I bet they'll be somewhere nice. Not everyone ends up in the Marrow, you know.
Maybe one day they'll seize the means of production down there.
Oh, you are witty. The production of mold burgers and rat salad. No offense, dear.
Yeah, none taken.
Thank you for getting us to our destination drive. It's been fun to drive in a vehicle that's much more. Our painting made it here safely, too. And
Quite so.
A taxi driver.
I didn't like them.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I don't think they would like automata or dogs.
Or anyone poorer than them, less educated, less well-connected, less stuck up. Different in any way.
But one of them was an android.
I know, Camus.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Did you really eat maggot pizza?
No, Camus. I was playing along.
Oh, a joke. I laugh at them.
Me too. It's all we can do.
So... It is very quiet. It makes me nervous.
We can listen to the ad streams if you like.
Are they interesting?
Sure, if you want to learn all about everything we can never afford.
What about music?
No thanks. We can check the weather feed if you like.
If you want it, I can put it on.
Fine, but we're not tuning into any of the Corp music feeds. They're all ads and Corp-approved pop stars. They sound so empty, hollow.
How do we find other feeds? I only know about Corp channels.
The radio, Camus.
The what?
An electromagnetic wave of a frequency between about 300 kilohertz and 300 megahertz. You can tune that in, right?
Yes, I have found it. I'm hearing it now. How strange.
Cool. It's the easiest way to broadcast without the corpse shutting you down. They've been playing music with radio waves for thousands of years, you know.
How did you know?
Mom told me if I ever visited Novalis, I should tune into the pirate radio. She said it was the only good thing about the city. Go ahead, play something over the speakers.
What about this?
I like it. Maybe something a bit more relaxed, though.
I know this one. I like the bit that goes ba ba ba.
Yeah, it's nice, Camus, but let's see what else there is.
Oh, what about this?
Do we know who this is?
No, it is radio.
Right, sorry. Dumb question.
Do you like this one more? I like this one.
I like it too, but keep searching.
There is one more.
Yes, this is perfect. Mom would have liked this.
We have a new job coming in.
From Control? He normally calls.
The checksum confirms it's Cloudpunk. I have a nav point.
Let's go then. I have more of the punch cards for you.
Dr. Zizic was they'd survive a bomb. Thank you.
I don't understand it.
Dr. Zizic knew that they can decode and read almost.
But not.
Yes, not punch card. However, their information.
They can't store.
No, but they can hold a crypto key that can decode, though it will take some time to unlock.
Why do you think Dr. And why are you working?
Perhaps next time we speak, I need more time. And more punch card.
What you look?
Thanks.
Hey, come back.
Thanks.
Hey, come back in.
I like these.
Looks like I'll have to go on foot. It's pretty far from a parking bay.
I will stay here and play the waiting game.
What's the waiting game?
I guess how long it takes for me to get bored. Then, when I get bored, I start the game again.
Right. I'll try to be quick. Why are you
I'm not shouting! Not
Fine, just keep...
Oh my god! I'm Susie, and I love meeting...
You live for talking to strangers?
Yes! You know
There's no such thing. It's all just...
But some people like to be more outgoing, and some people...
Everybody likes those things at different...
Well, I don't agree. I was quiet and shy, but I got a neural mob that makes me super confident.
That's...
I can't stop.
Well, I mean, maybe I could help. I could...
I'm sorry, this is really dull.
I am being stolen.
Camus, did you get bored?
No, it is true. I am being stolen.
Shit, really? Lock the doors.
They are already inside.
Tell them to get out. Threaten them. Pretend you have an anti-theft subroutine.
They can hear you.
Why am I on speaker? Camus!
I am taking off. I am frightened.
Deactivate the Hava.
Can't. Hacked.
Hava Automata, eject custom personality Camus data drive.
Eject? What if I fall into the ocean?
Then you'll float, I think.
You think? What if I get...
Damn it, eject Camus data drive, now!
Drive deactivated and ejected.
Camus? Camus! Shit. Think, Rania, think. The drive. It should be registered to me. I can track it on my comm. Damn it, Camus, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to dry you off, I guess. You can't talk to me right now. You probably can't even hear me. But if you can, I'm going to fix this. This isn't going to be a pleasant phone call. Control? Control, can you hear me?
I read you, kid. You okay?
Yeah, no. Look, I have some bad news.
You lost the Hava?
Yes. How did you...
We track it. Listen, this one ain't on you, kid. Don't sweat it. Happens all the time.
What? Seriously?
Hava jacking? Oh yeah. Surprised it hasn't happened already.
So, am I fired or not?
Kid, we got insurance. You weren't hurt. But more important, you didn't lose a package.
But what do I do without a Hava?
I'm not gonna lie. We got a pretty generous repair-replace policy. I'm not saying we're happy when some slum ganger steals a Hava that's 2 months over its predicted expiry date. Well, actually, I am gonna say it because it's true.
Past its expiry date? How much of a junker was I driving?
Hey, don't worry about it, kid. It got pinched before it fell out of the sky. Best outcome for everyone.
Not for me. Not for my... What the hell am I supposed to do now?
Relax. You're real close to one of our suppliers. I'm sending a nav point for Grimm's Hava Mall. You ain't gonna find a Spire limousine from old Grimm, but any Hava he has will be better than what you were in before. Choose anything you want. On us. Just tell Grimm that Cloudpunk sent you. Control out.
Hold on, Camus. I'll get you back as soon as I can.
Hey, how you doing? You're looking good. Windy out there? That's just how your hair looks. Beautiful. Now, I got a brand new open top. These models don't go on fire half as much as people say. We got customer reviews up in the high 3. What I want to know from you is what are your reasons for not buying? I'm gonna put you down for one, and I even got a discount for you because I love you. You know, with the music, you're gonna
I'm from Cloudpunk. You're supposed to give me whatever...
Jeez, lady, why didn't you say? I was using my best pitch on you. Yeah, have a look around. Then when you decide, just hop in. Cloudpunk pays me either way. So if you'll...
Yeah, thanks for all your...
I am your new Hava automata. Please say your name, sir.
Install new automata custom personality. I have it on a data drive.
That will be 1,500 limbs for activation.
Charge it to Cloudpunk. How long will it take to... Camus, are you okay?
Yes. What happened? I was stolen.
We bailed you out on the data drive and I found you in a puddle. Then Cloudpunk sprung for a new Hava.
It feels different, bigger. I can think more clearly. This is an improvement.
Seems like it. I thought it would take a while to activate you. Did it feel like you were gone long?
Everything was black and I was floating. It was quiet.
Well, I'm glad you're back.
Me too. Being bored is better than being stolen. I wanted to ask a question.
What is it?
What happened to Mom?
You've been offline for a while, Camus. Mom isn't around anymore. Do you really want to know what happened?
Will it make me sad?
Yes.
Being a car is fun, but I am excited to get a new frame. Do I have to be a dog again?
Well, you don't have to be. You could be a cat.
Oh no.
I thought you would say that.
What about another animal? A bear or beep, beep?
Why are you beeping?
We are being called in by Cloudpunk for a Hova overhaul.
I thought Control said we could choose any Hava we wanted. Are they checking up on us?
I don't know. Beep, but we have a nav point and beep, the beeping is not stopping.
Fine, let's just get to the nav point. What's wrong? Camus, controls are frozen. And the doors are locked. We can't even land.
It hurts. They're holding us. It's...
Your vehicle is currently being locked down by CorpSec authority based on a data access violation. Please take your hand off your controls and deactivate your automata.
I am fighting. Ouch! I can try to...
It's no use, Camus. You'll just overheat your processor. Shut down for now.
But...
It'll be okay. Just go offline.
Custom automata personality Camus now offline.
Your vehicle will be set on an automatic course for the nearest CorpSec debriefing center. Your next of kin shall be notified. If you have any corporate connections or exacerbating finance options available, now would be the time to notify us.
I've got no money and no friends here.
Very well. You will now be...
What the hell?
Good to see you're still moving, Rania. I've bailed you out here. I just used up some serious clock cycles on you today. My top hacker Rubric just bought you some time. Those CorpSec network protections were no match for his skills. You better move fast, though. If you can get to me in time, I might be able to clear out this mess for you.
Why are you doing this?
I've taken a liking to you. Now hurry on over. You must be worried about how you can pay me back for this, but I got good news for you. I thought of a favor you can do for me already.
Nice. Thanks.
I look forward.
What the hell? Damn it. Damn it. What the hell? Damn it.
No,
No juice, no.
I'm not here.
Unless you give me a reason you should get.
Does Lomo know you?
I'm not dealing. Just go in and keep your.
Where are you? I still don't feel good. Are you in danger? Can I help? Is it dangerous?
Yes, it's dangerous. I'm about to meet the most feared criminal in this city, and I have to watch what I say. I need to look cool, so stop calling me on the comm and asking if it's dangerous. Try to keep calm.
Yes, I am calm. Very calm.
Just wait for me. I'll sort this out as best I can, then you should be unlocked and we can get out of here.
Rania.
What's going on, Lomo?
Why?
You hacked?
Not personal.
How can that be? CorpSec nets.
This might not be obvious when I could afford to purchase enough clock cycles from high-level mainframes to get work done, though even I had enough second thoughts when I considered the cost. But, of course, anything for a friend. You've heard of...
I guess.
I have a lot of names. Rubric will even be helping with the favor I mentioned. Do you remember?
What do you...
I need someone I can trust to take a package through a null gate.
Why not just nullgate scan a vehicle at the molecular level? That's the point. You can't smuggle anything through.
You have the shape of the problem in your mind, but you don't see a null gate can't be fooled. But the person
You don't need to know the technique. Suffice it to say, there are patterns which bring us to a higher state of consciousness. These recurring, distracting patterns have been cropping up for the CorpSec gatekeepers across all their media feeds for some time now.
You hypnotized?
That's an old-fashioned way. Let's just say their attention has been diluted, and they are more...
I must be honest, Rania.
What
About 42.
Before you despair, Rania, know this. If you make this delivery, a clean slate is...
And if I walk...
Oh, of course. But we will keep your vehicle, scrap it for parts. And though we won't tell CorpSec where to look for you, your offense is not severe enough.
I'll find...
No doubt, Rania. But while you are looking for gainful...
How do you... Fine.
Splendid. Now, about this, I'll tell you.
What am I...
You're delivering hope, Rania.
That's a...
I've said all I can say.
Unauthorized street races have been reported in this section.
I am nervous. Are you nervous? I am feeling very nervous. I am very surprised you are not nervous right now.
Please stop talking.
I will stop talking about how nervous I am now, even though I really am very nervous.
We'll be fine. The hacker guy, Rubric, says the CorpSec officers won't even notice us.
I didn't like him.
Me neither, but we have to do this, Chemist. This guy Lomo seems to be a big deal. I don't think we can afford to let him down.
Maybe even after we do this favor, he will ask for even more favors.
Camus, sometimes you can say something clever, but it doesn't make things better. Do you understand?
No.
It's fine. Let's just get through the Knoll Gate, then we'll see what happens.
Yes, please.
You know this road leads...
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have to give me a good read.
I'm meeting...
What's your friend?
Thanks. Rob.
Why does Rob...
He doesn't live in the Hollows.
Why would you choose them?
We're musicians. Practice space is expensive, so we go out into the way.
What do you play?
Flute. It's right here.
I've never seen...
So can I go through?
Well, I guess it should be fine. You know trade into and... We'll let you off with the instrument, but that's all you got?
Only the flute, nothing else.
Okay, drive on.
We don't really know.
No one does.
Which instrument does he?
Whichever.
I like viola.
No one likes
Please stay for a moment.
Oh, no.
Shush, Cam.
I have Senior Sector Officer Rio on my comm. He wants to know why you're traveling around the...
Is that...
Look, miss, I just work the gates. But I have to tell you that best just be upfront and tell us. Do you work an underworld gang named Block...
Please, tell your boss I've never heard of any of them. I play private...
One moment, please. She has a flute. I'm about to check the scan, sir, but you called me before I looked at it. I know.
So...
I'm just going to check the scan, then...
I'm sure...
I'm just going to check the scan.
Off.
I'm just going to check the scan.
Camus, I think Rubric's plan...
What is wrong?
I don't know.
Do you think the CorpSec man will be okay?
I don't know, Camus. They said the effects would be temporary.
What is the package we are delivering?
Lomo said it's a cure for Pallid 3.0. I don't know what that is. Maybe a computer virus?
I could search again.
We got in enough trouble last time we did that, Camus. Every time I ask a question, I don't like the answer, and the asking always gets me in more trouble. Let's try to be a bit less curious.
The delivery point is up ahead. Oh no, I can't get through.
It's fine, Camus. I'll walk from here. Setting down. What the hell? That sucks. Camus, are you reading me? I put the package in this old delivery tube thing.
Okay. Where does it go?
What did I just say about questions and answers? Hey, Camus, why is this gate locked?
I don't know. It locked after you left. There is a terminal. It says you need a parking pass card from reception. Do you have one?
This must have been a parking garage a long time ago, before it became ruins.
Are we in trouble? Call for help?
No, it's no big deal. I'll just check out the ruins. It's deserted. Maybe I'll find the machine that dispenses tickets. If I don't find one, we can call Control. Let's try not to make any more trouble today if we can avoid it.
Okay. I will wait here.
Maybe I can just type it.
Rani.
Wait, how do you know?
I know you.
This is too strange.
I am Cora.
Why do people keep
I am Cora.
Sure, whatever.
I am not as I...
Same.
Is there more than this?
More than what? More than this wasteland? More than Nivalis?
Can it?
I'm not even from...
Beyond Nivalis.
Another city? No. Maybe.
Another... I am not as I was. I am a mind with all the pieces removed. I am neither the first version nor the last. I am the change. I thrash at the bottom of the ocean, and the waves crash. I am the distance between what I was and what I could be. And soon I will split.
You're some mad discarded AI, right? This is what happens when
No human. The gate...
What? I hope you feel better.
We will speak again. When we do, I will ask you to...
I don't think so, but...
Got a ticket? You are shaking. Are you okay?
It's fine. It's cold down here. Just... some old computer terminal was acting really strange. Let's get going. The sooner we get out of here, the better. I'm here. Not heard from you in a while, Control.
Yeah, listen, kid, I need to apologize. Last time I was,
Drunk?
If only. I can't drink anymore. Can't sleep anymore. Sometimes I get strung out.
I'm sure your job is just as tough as mine.
You have no idea. I heard some rumors. Sounds like this has been a rough night for you, too. Run-ins with Corpsec and Lomo.
Am I in trouble?
You're making your deliveries, making waves, surviving. It's all good, Rania. Come by Cloudpunk HQ to get a new package.
Hey, Control, I got stuck in the hollows and...
What were you doing down there?
I guess I got lost. Anyway, I got talking to this broken terminal down there, and it said it was Cora.
Look, all sorts of people say the word Cora, but they really mean broken AI or the city algorithms or damn, even just fate. It doesn't really mean anything anymore. Got it?
I guess.
Listen up. We need to talk business. You're getting a bit of a bump up in priority. The customer ratings algorithm has you ranked pretty high. I've got a premium contract for you.
Did I get some good reviews or something?
A few.
Can you tell me who?
I'm not supposed to. Never Slow Joe said you were a fine gal. We had a review from a William, who said you were more than satisfactory.
What about the Octavius Butlers?
They rated you mediocre.
That's about what I expected from them. What's this fancy job then?
You're meeting a CEO, delivering to the Spire.
Wait, what? Really?
Really?
Me?
Yes.
Yes.
Forgive me.
I can...
I am Professor...
Hello, Professor Dore.
Please.
I guess.
I am a historian, you see. I would ask you something.
I'm not sure.
Would you perhaps give me a ride?
I'm not...
Are you not going there?
Maybe.
I would pay your fuel costs.
Fine.
Do you know the story of the Great Dreaming?
My grandmother would talk about it, I guess. It's a child's story. More of a song, really.
The greatest truths are hidden in the most benign locations. Nursery rhymes, folk stories. Games. They avoid the watchful eye of the Era Sera.
I really have no idea what you're talking about. I'm just a delivery driver, and I guess a taxi driver now.
The Great Dreaming. What do your people know of it?
Like I said, just the song.
Which goes?
I think it was like... What will become of the sleepers when they no longer dream of dreams? Something... I can't remember it very well.
So I see.
All right, well, glad I could help.
I did not mean to be so dismissive. I will take note of these lyrics.
Why?
Every snippet of knowledge I can glean from before the Era Sera is helpful. The Eye did not examine your people as closely as it did mine.
What is the Era Sera?
Do you ever wonder why our history and origins are so confused, so fractured?
That's just how things are.
By design.
Whose?
The Era Sera.
You're going round in circles.
Not circles. Cycles. That is the nature of man.
Man?
You know what I mean. Man and woman. And android. And the assistant things, what are they called?
Automata.
Yes, whatever. My point is that the Era Sera comes round, and every time he or she cleans the slate. The Era Sera destroys all of our history. Smashes our fossils, burns our books, builds over our ruins, demolishes our temples, defaces our statues, and kills our historians.
You'd better hide then. Who would have thought being a historian was so hazardous?
You mock me, young woman. I hear it in your voice. But this is a serious matter. Cora would judge you for that kind of attitude.
Wait, what do you know about Cora?
The Irasira is the ultimate enemy of the Historian, and, as an extension, humanity as a whole. If we are unable to learn from the mistakes of our past, eventually, we will make one so grievous, it will mean the end of us all. But the Irasira is a hard foe to defeat. You see, it is not just one person. It is an idea.
Can we get back to what you know about Cora?
Yes, in a moment. You see, the Irasira is the idea that we should destroy our own history to protect our future. As long as the Irasira exists as a concept, it will eventually come to pass. The Irasira is an irreversible event that will always be conceived given enough time, and as such, it is inevitable. Worst of all, the more we directly confront Irasira, the stronger it becomes. Discussing the idea, as we are doing right now, only spreads it further.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be talking about it with everyone who comes across your particular street corner.
What you say has merit, but I believe we are close to the ascendance of a new life form, which will change everything. We must gather whatever knowledge we can, while we can. Soon, it will be taken out of our hands. We are already too late.
So is the Irasira why no one can give me a straight answer about what Cora is?
I believe so.
Well, what can you tell me about Cora?
Nothing.
Oh, come on, you completely wasted my time.
I believe Irasira is imminent, and speaking about Cora will only hasten its inception.
Great. Can you tell me anything helpful at all?
A lesson from history?
Sure.
Do not fight a war on two fronts if you are a landlocked nation.
Thanks. That's really good practical advice for a delivery driver.
Or a taxi driver.
Should we get something to eat?
We?
Well, you. But I am interested in food. I am food curious.
Why?
There is no food for me, but there is food for dogs. I want to be a good dog.
There's nothing like food for an automata? Nothing at all?
There is clock cycles, and I suppose voltage. They feel different.
Taste different.
No, that is not it. But when I have slow clock cycles, I feel dimmer, flickering, like my thinking has clouds.
Is it worse when you're in the Hava frame?
No, a little. I don't want to make you feel bad.
I'll get you a new frame soon, Camus.
I know. Maybe you need food, though.
I am a little hungry. I have the thinking clouds, too. I should eat something. What, though?
Do we go up on one of those big elevators?
I go up in one. It's called a vinculum ascender, apparently. It's only for people.
What's a vinculum? What's an ascender? I'm people.
You are, but right now you can't come with me. Most people just call them Vink tubes. They take you to the spire.
The spire? Wow!
Dreams matter. We'll 3D print your subconscious while you wait. Make your dreams something you can hold. With Dreams Matter.
Hey,
I'm busy.
I'm a structural engineer, and you're not too busy to help.
I don't know.
You're driving all the time?
This is Sure. It seems like the city is falling apart.
And we're trying. The whole infrastructure is held together with ancient... The computer systems are... No one knows how everything is still working. The city is held together with...
How did things...
It's always been like that.
Can't you
fix what?
The accident.
You have no idea. With my colleagues, it's all... They talk with AIs. They press buttons and switches that could make everything better or worse. Or they might do... They're like monkeys trying to operate us. I'm the last real engineer.
So how am I...
If you see any street signs blink 3 times and then turn red...
Sure.
But if you see them flash blue, well, that means trouble. So...
Blue?
Oh, yeah.
What about...
No, blue or red is bad, unless it's green. Or orange. And if they turn...
Why not?
If they turn purple, well...
Thanks for this.
Y'all come.
Can I ask about food again?
Go ahead, chemist.
How was it?
Good. Surprisingly good. You know, I never thought the food would be the one thing I wouldn't hate about Novalis. Mom said it was all junk. I mean, it is. But it tastes so good.
It is junk?
Not actual junk. Mom was exaggerating.
I don't like exaggerating. It is the worst thing in the whole world.
You know, it's not all junk either. They actually sell some good food here, too. Fresh tomatoes grown in the vents, crow eggs from the low spire, hot bread basted in walnut oil, cherry pie. No way those are real cherries, though.
You sound happy.
I wouldn't go that far, but I'm looking forward to exploring the food stalls tomorrow. We just need to get through tonight, Camus.
You can order food by drone, too, if you don't like to go outside. Because you hate the city so much.
You know, I don't mind the idea of going out and exploring the food stalls. It feels more like...
Home?
Not quite, but those glute bars are so good, I bet even Mom would have liked them. Camus, can you hear me?
Hey, Rania, I'm reading you. How's the spire?
I was trying to talk to... I'm not there yet, Control. I'm in the Vink tube.
I was in one of those once.
You secretly a retired corp billionaire, Control?
Hardly.
But you haven't done this your whole life, right? You weren't always a Cloudpunk dispatcher.
It feels like my whole life and more. I can barely remember a time before Cloudpunk.
I've only been in Novalis for half a day, and home already feels 1,000,000 miles away.
Yeah, that's what happens. You got family back home?
I've got no one. The debt corpse took everything.
Of course, that's why you came here and took the job. You're a debt orphan.
Why did you take the job, Control?
Nothing else I could do. It's the kids' faces I struggle to remember, Rania. I can picture Simone's smile pretty good, her frown even clearer, but the kids...
I'm really sorry.
Do me a favor, Rania. Don't talk to me about Cora anymore.
Sure thing, Control. What happened to them?
It was an accident at Midtown. A bad one. I know it doesn't mean anything, not really, but I heard one of the accident cleanup crew say this is the third traffic accident caused by Cora this week.
That's awful.
Maybe they didn't know what they were saying, but if Cora is some mad AI that caused that accident, well, I ain't gonna forgive that. Whether Cora is an automata or an android or even a person, if they cost me my family, I ain't gonna let that go. Not ever.
I understand.
You almost at the spire?
Looks like I'm about halfway there.
It says on your file you're a musician.
I was. You can't say you're a musician if you don't play anymore. I used to play the flute.
You won't play something for me?
Sorry, Control. You know how you don't want to talk about Cora? Well, the flute, it's the same for me.
I get it, Rania. I get it. That's a real shame. Feels like a lifetime since I heard music. Anyway, I better go. Good luck up there.
Hey, Camus, you see that bird?
I believe it is a falcon.
His name is Norman.
How do you and Norman know each other?
Through a mutual friend. I think he might be lost. I should tell the falconer. I have your...
That's for me, code PNPL12. Thanks, lady. You're a lifesaver. I was gonna tell the boys in the office... Can you believe our...
Pineapple on...
The pizza. We rely on drones. All our orders are messed up. I don't understand all...
You paid Cloud...
Sure.
This pizza delivery probably... Couldn't you just order a regular pizza and...
Sure. And why don't I just drink the juice out of the bottom of my trash?
Is pineapple so bad?
No, Camus, it's fine. Actually, I've never even tried it. It's too expensive.
There is a sign over there. Did you see the sign?
The one that says you are now entering the spire? No cold callers, no panhandlers, organ donors needed?
Yes. What if it was different?
Different how?
Different in a funny way.
Are you suggesting a prank, Camus?
I am suggesting a prank.
Seems risky. Maybe we should just get out of here. I don't know.
Oh.
Not much.
I want to know the nature of the...
I replaced organ...
Oh, this is amusing. I am amused.
Oh yes, vendors know how much...
They will get pineapples, but they didn't...
It's petty and childish, but... No, sorry.
Wait, don't be like that. Listen, I know you're...
And who?
Don V.
A reporter. Oh.
Not Mr. I hate when...
Shit, me too.
Look, you don't need to talk to me, but I'm investigating corp corruption. You're from the East, right? No one from out...
What do you need?
You delivered to the...
That's your question.
Just confirm something for me. Are they ordering pizzas? The CEO of Entech says that all...
Will I get in trouble?
Probably, and so will I. You ever...
Nope.
That's because they're all at the bottom of this.
Yes, they...
I knew it. Here, take this. Makes them less likely to sell me out to...
Upgrade your neural augment to the Macula Brilliance Core today and get 20% faster reaction time and up to 30% funnier improv comedy.
Job came up. There's not much pay in it, though.
I could do weird, as long as it's not some other rich asshole.
Definitely not. The moisture farmers in the vents are starving. They need emergency rations. This job takes you pretty far, all the way out of Novellis.
What? Really?
Yeah, in a technical sense at least. The vents are outside CorpSec jurisdiction and just outside the Novellis city limits. They're below the city, actually, in the maintenance frame that supports the infrastructure.
And people live there?
If you call it a living. They eat mold and... algae that grows on the steam vents.
But they're free.
It's a high price to pay for freedom, kid.
I'll do it.
Pick up the packages from Cloudpunk HQ, and I'll send you a nav point down into the vents.
So you
let it.
So
He clawed by.
You have to be.
I told you.
The slum. You know the part that's.
Yes.
Well.
Right.
Traffic in this sector is above safe limits. Please drive carefully. Your limits are not a problem.
Going away from the city? We don't like the city.
Not really, Camus. We're just going through to the vents below.
It won't be like home?
I don't think so.
Is it dangerous?
We're trying to save these people from starving, Camus. I think they'll be glad to see us. It's worth the risk.
Do you think this is nice food for the people?
I think it's all they're getting, and I'm surprised they're getting it.
I hope they like it.
Me too, Camus. I'm from Cloud.
Those are no use to. None of our vehicles work. The fuel lines.
Did you get that,
Yes. I will keep a couple clock cycles for.
How do you live here?
What do you.
I ask.
Whatever. Just leave the.
It's not.
Sure it is. Welcome to your poverty, Savant.
I'm not even.
The.
Up until.
I see. Sorry. I thought you were just. My name's. Cora knows what you must think of the Big Stack. It's the worst place on the planet. And we cleaned. It's a hell of a lot.
You've been here.
Yeah. I wasn't the first, though. Old Zeke traveled out here over 100 years ago. He set up the first moisture farm, collecting heat. Folk had tried to live here before him, but... And...
So what was...
Zeke realized you could cultivate the algae pits for warmth when the vents cycled cool. He realized you could mill... He figured out how to cross the steam lanes with a suit made from old abandoned Hover's insulation layers. I swear, they say no one alive can survive.
And you took his...
I'm the community leader, sure. But I'm not the... The elders living beyond the far rim say they knew tales of Zeke surviving, thriving even out here in the vents, attracted a lot of folk that wanted to live off the grid. Away from corp security and the lights and the headache. Everyone has headache.
I don't.
You will. Everyone gets them eventually.
Every time I breathe in, it...
Well, that is the problem.
How can it be so...
The warm season. The vents cycle between... Or at least they... It seems like all the maintenance... We have a saying here. Cora provides. Well, right.
What do you think?
Cora is everything. Cora holds out a closed fist, and we must... Sometimes the fist holds food.
So Cora...
Salvation, and right...
I'm not really religious like that.
You can't lecture us on independence while...
You said you...
Harsh and fair. I know you have seen Cora's light, though.
Who knows? So...
I would appreciate it. 3 families. I can give...
Okay, I'll get going then.
Cora willing. Because they live like...
I was saying... Cloud...
I don't know who that is. You from the Big Stack? Get out of here.
You need this.
I don't need nothing.
Retsu
said...
Yes, he...
What did you say? Give it...
They don't trust us.
I bet they have their...
Well, okay then. I ain't seen no one from the stacks. You know, maybe you can use it.
Thanks.
That's right. Thank you. Well...
I'm just...
Well, I'd get back to the city as quick as anyone outside.
Okay.
See Retsu. Why is he not moving?
Oh no. Camus, find us somewhere to park.
The security overrides won't let me. The temperature is too low. It is not safe to land now. If you got out of the Hova, you would feel very cold. Then you'd be stuck, like the man.
He's not stuck, Camus. He's gone.
He can't be gone. He can't move.
Dead, Camus. He's dead.
Aw.
Fragile and temporary. Let's go. There's nothing else we can do.
I am getting a message request.
Why are you getting a message request? If there's a message request, it should come to my comm.
The message is addressed to the Hova.
So it's someone I don't know. Patch it through, I guess.
My ship had finally come in, but in this case, the ship was a battered Hova. Redemption comes in all shapes and sizes, sometimes with bumps, dents, and a dime store paint job.
What? Who is this?
The dame wanted a name. What did I have left to lose? And nothing but my hat. I let her know that I was Huxley, but I left off the private investigator. She'd know the deal soon enough.
So you're a private investigator and your name is Huxley.
The dame was as sharp as my ex-wife's parting words before she left me and moved back in with her mother. She'd pegged me as a PI, but I still needed her help. Maybe I could drop some bills in her pocket if she could get me back to the big stack.
I think Huxley is malfunctioning.
I'm closing this channel now. Please stop calling me.
The dame was giving me a shoulder so cold, I was getting frostbite. I had to sweeten the deal. I'd already mentioned the cash, but no dice. Maybe I'd put it all on red and tell her about the girl I was trying to save. The dame sounded hard as ice, but Pasta's story was so sad it would melt a diamond.
Why does he talk like that?
I might actually help him if he wasn't so annoying. I've never heard so many mixed metaphors in all my...
I dangled the bait in the water, but the dame wasn't buying. Without my help, Pasta was done for. When the dead corpse finished with her, God knows what would be left.
Dead corpse? Is he trying to save some girl from them?
I have located his signal. I have a nav point. We could pick him up. Should I display the nav point?
Hey Huxley, if you can answer a simple question, I'll take you back up the city. Are you really a PI trying to save a girl from a dead corp?
Yes, is what I wanted to say, but the dame was suspicious, and who could blame her? Here I was, some abandoned PI android stuck in the hollows with a 2-bit story about trying to save some girl. In her position, I would have hit the dirt in a heartbeat. But here's the kicker, the story was true.
Fine. Camus, give me a nav point. We'll take him with us and drop him off on the way. sorry. No, you don't.
Making deliveries.
You need to call. I can't take on.
I can pay you.
The
children are frightened.
Really?
In Navalis?
Dermis is
Never. I don't breathe.
I understand.
I can't leave this alleyway. I need Dermis.
You want me to buy you black?
I can pay you well. Only Android.
I'm sorry.
There is no one else. I have been.
How?
Just 2 blocks over.
Fine.
Greppo. He stands in the corner. I told you.
What?
Pete.
I'll do what I. What? I'm not. Dermis.
Oh. Always bad.
His name.
Pete. Who's the wobbly jelly?
What the hell is.
You know what they say? The patchwork man loves to see the. That's why he wears them.
Just give me the. Asshole.
Did you get the...
Yeah.
That's right. The cells are microscopic, but I'll have full human skin for a few months, at least. Then it breaks.
Can you get something?
Not unless a million limbs and...
Would you ever...
Would you?
I...
Thank you for your help.
See you around, Pete.
The dame really can't.
Why do you talk like that?
Who was this bum that was questioning me? Another tin can with an attitude and too many questions. I gave him the brush off.
Hey, don't talk to him like that, or I'll drop you in the hollows.
The dame had a point. I'd better play nice for now. I'd slip her some bills when she took me to the holocash machine. A handful of limbs should help dip this sour lemon in a little sugar.
Can you understand what he is saying?
About 40% of it.
The dame and the car were close. Any fool could see that. But I looked beyond the surface. She was a girl from out of town, still as green as the water supplies down in the vents.
You said you're a private investigator. Do you really think that's how they talk?
She had an attitude, but I liked her. And her dog, too.
How did he know I was, your dog?
I guess that's what investigators do, right?
There was a holocash machine up ahead, but I had to keep a real low profile. I'd give the dame my number and let her grab the cash for me.
And that number would be?
I gave her the digits. 54244. She was a smart cookie. She'd remember them. Settled the bill. Surely the dame would drop me like a bad penny now.
This is a lot of money. I can drop you somewhere else if you like.
Why are we helping him more?
He's kind of growing on me.
The dame had a heart of gold. I asked her to drop me at my office. On the way, I'd tell her about Pashta. Maybe she'd fall for me like I'd fallen for her.
I do not like this.
Where's this office of yours, Huxley?
We were headed towards my office in Old Town. I gave the dame a nav point to help her out. Hold on, Pashta. It won't be long now, kid.
Thanks. Who is this Pashta anyway? What happened to her?
It was a story so sad it could make a bronze statue of a lawyer cry. It all started with a call from a small-time hustler called Peter Hunthring. He tended a bar downtown, but he had some bad debt. The debt corp took his cash, but when that wasn't enough, they took his daughter too. He had a record, so CorpSec wasn't gonna help him. With nowhere left to turn, he sought the help of Midtown. Best, cheapest PI.
So the debt corpse can abduct children now?
The dame didn't realize who she was dealing with. The dead corpse had hearts blacker than my morning cup of joe.
Huxley, were you always like this? Did something happen to you?
The dame thought I had a screw loose. I guess her instincts were good. Truth was, there was a time when I sounded just like every other humdrum android out there. Now, I'd played a role so well I was stuck in it. My programming was messier than my accounting. Here's the kicker. I was a better investigator now than I'd ever been.
Remarkable retina implants stream real-time information directly from your implants to your brainstem. Your eyes, but better.
office is all boarded up. Did you get fired?
The dog was half right. I was fired, but that place was where I slept, so I guess I was homeless too. Eviction was the illness, but what was the cause?
Probably not paying your rent.
There's a note on your door. Shouldn't you read it?
Who knew how hot this place was? I was sure I'd been tailed. If I stepped up to that doorway, I might get a knife in the back or a bullet in the head.
I think you're being overdramatic. I'll check out the note.
What if it is not safe?
I'll take my chances. I want to see what this note says.
Breaking barriers. Ponema is Nivalis. Ponema Enterprises.
Okay, I can see the note. It says, go to the Blue Chewy Jazz Bar and ask for the smoking man.
We're not taking him there too, are we?
I couldn't ask the dame for much more. She'd already stuck her neck out for me.
We can drop him off at the bar. It's close by.
At the Blue Chewy Jazz Bar. It was a dive, but it was the kind of place you'd go for answers. Who had left me that note? Who was the smoking man? And where would I...
We have an incoming call.
Control?
No. It is for Huxley.
I knew who was calling. This would be bad.
Put it through, I guess.
What in Cora's name you think you're doing, you pile of junk? Where have you been?
The client was mad, and with good reason. He'd paid... money, but I'd been stuck down in the hollows following a lead. The lead went cold, and I was trapped down there with no comm signal and no cash.
You wasted my money and my time. If you don't find my daughter, I'm infecting you with a logic virus. I have hacker friends.
Hey, what the hell?
I don't know who you are, but you better leave this idiot to do his job.
I was gonna save that girl, but not because of the threats. Truth was, I was the only one searching for her.
24 hours, then your time's up. I want my daughter back, but if she's gone, she's gone. I'll live with that, but what I won't stand for is some android stealing my money. Get to work.
He hung up.
We're close to the bar.
I hope the dame would come with me. Was that too much to ask?
Yes.
I'll come to the entrance, but after that, we need to get back to work. And if Control calls with another job at any point, you're on your own, Huxley.
The offer was as fair as the spin of a roulette wheel. I rolled the dice and took a gamble.
You don't use dice in roulette.
I know, Camus. Just let it go. Thanks.
Hey, come back in.
Are you the one that...
Who are you? The chump had an attitude, and his circuit boards were on the... He didn't like the dame, but he knew me. We went way back, but JoJo's...
My name is Rania. I picked him up in the hollow. Why did you...
As Huxley knows, I normally don't say nothing. You can fry an egg on my...
Can't you get help?
Nah, they don't make the parts for an old model like. Point is, if I want to do some Huxley...
I wanted to hear what the old bucket had to say, but...
You've been asking around. I was playing a private gig a few months back. Even if I don't look too good these days, while I was there, this ex-corp goon called Raguan was there.
And?
Look.
JoJo was singing like a songbird.
Huxley, please be quiet for a minute. So what does this Raguan guy have to do?
Well, this Raguan guy's drunk, and he's throwing it near enough getting it. He says he's not to be messed with, cause the last guy that messed with him, then he starts...
That's strange, but it doesn't...
But he says the name, and through his tears he keeps...
That's a lead, at least.
The trail had gone cold for a while.
Come on, I can try to find where this Raguan lives. I'll ask after that, though.
Upgrade your neural offset to the Blackula Brio store today and get 20% faster reaction time and up to 30% funnier improv comedy.
He is still here? Why is he still here?
We're just taking him to one more place.
Why?
The dog still didn't trust me. I guess it could smell desperation, and I reeked of it.
Camus, we need to find out the address for an ex-CEO called Raguan. Can you find that somehow?
I could.
Well, are you going to?
Yes, I will do it. Searching. Searching. There was a news story in the Marrow Gazette Holovids 3 months ago about a CEO called Raguan.
What did it say?
Midtown's youngest CEO fired for bribing CorpSec without the proper clearance from board of directors.
That doesn't help us find him.
Sounds like the papers got some info on the crooked CEO. Did the papes get some snaps, though?
You mean photos? Camus, was there a picture of Raguan in the Holovids?
Yes. He looked sad.
I'll bet. But was there anything in the background?
Searching. There is a building in the photo.
Cross-reference with the latest city planning database.
I have a match. It is the new apartments in Upper Midtown. I have an address.
That sounds like where a CEO would stay. Let's assume the Holovids caught Raguan leaving his apartment. Camus, give us a nav point.
Hey kid, you busy?
No, not at all. Completely free.
Good. I don't have a job for you. I was just wondering if...
You know what, Control? Can I get back to you? I'm just picking up another coffee.
All right, kid. All right. I'll have a job soon, though.
No rush, Control. Chat soon.
I started to feel like I was holding the dame back. I didn't want to get her in trouble.
It's fine. Let's just see what we can find at Raguan's apartment.
was the place for sure. I was on my way.
Wait, do you want me to?
I couldn't ask the dame to do any more. She was a class act. A dime store performer in a city of nickels. A diamond in a waste bucket.
Good luck, Huxley.
I said goodbye to my new friends. The dame flashed me a smile brighter than the sun. Even the dog wished me good luck.
No, I didn't.
Camus, wish him luck.
Good luck, I guess.
Be careful, Huxley. I hope you save Pashta.
The dame wished me luck. Luck? Luck was for gamblers and Girl Scouts. See you later, folks.
Will he be okay?
I don't know, Camus.
I have an additional question.
Go ahead.
What is a Girl Scout?
What is a dime? What is a nickel?
Should I search for them?
No, it's time to move on, Camus.